As is the vision, so is the perception. As is the perception, so is the interaction. As is the interaction, so is the experience. As is the experience, so is the quality of life. So where from it starts? It starts from what is our vision. See? If my vision is very limited, like one story, I can create as many stories as you want. See? The study of scriptures is meant only for this. We have to change our vision. There was a fish from the ocean. He went to a well, and in that well there was a frog. So the frog asked this fish, "Who are you?" He said, "I am fish." The frog must be Indian, because these questions are asked only by Indians. "What is your name?" He said, "Fish." "Where are you from?" "Ocean." "What is ocean?" "Ocean is water." "That I understand, ocean." "How much water?" "This much." A frog cannot think big. So the fish said, "No." "Then this much?" "No." He took a leap within the waters. "This much?" He said, "No." Out of sarcasm and frustration, he jumped diagonally from wall to wall. "Do you mean this much?" He said, "No, Baba." "Then how much?" "Come." They went to the ocean. And now the fish is asking, "Tell me, how much is the water?" See? Now from this story, what we have to understand. But instead of understanding, one old man was sitting in that satsang, right in the front. And he raises, "Swamiji, I got a question." He was so old and kind of dilapidated. I didn't want to bounce on him. Normally I bounce. So his question was, how the fish went to the well? He asked this question. And then he started looking at the audience. See my question. How the fish went to the well? I told him, by Kingfisher Airlines. Now what is the moral of the story? What we call in scriptures as Tatparya Nirnay. When something is said for what? In the same manner, what is the moral of the story? Moral of the story is, this comes in the, our Sanskrit books. Kupa Manduk Vritti. Kupa Manduk means a frog in the well. He cannot think beyond the well. This is all. And therefore, his understanding will be always limited. If this example is clear, in the same manner. What is the source of our knowledge? The sense organs, the mind, and the intellect. And therefore, whatever we know through these three agencies of knowledge, that alone is the truth. If something is beyond the scope of sense organs, mind, and intellect, it's a bluff, nothing exists. See how important it is. And therefore, when we tell you, if you can catch it, it will be easiest to discover your own divine nature. Statement is, Pramana Nirapeksha Anubhuti. experience which does not involve sense organs, mind, and intellect. This is the truth. What does it mean? Experience which does not involve sense organs, meaning the five objects, Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, the sound, the touch, the form, the taste, and the smell. These are no more associated with the truth that we are. Drop it. Then, mind. Mind can know only emotions. I like it, I dislike it. See? Mind is not involved. Therefore, you cannot say, I like God or I don't like God. There is no option given. Non-optional experience is the truth. Do we have option? I am or I am not? Think. And the third, intellect functions in the field of concepts. The truth is not a concept. See, once I was in Pittsburgh, and after my talk was over, the professor of that university or college, he said, Mr. Swami, you have presented the concepts very well. I said, my dear, I disagree with you because I did not talk concepts. You are a professor is a concept. Tomorrow when you are retired, you are an ex-professor. Ex means unknown. Today you are American citizen. Once you go to India, you will fall in love with India. You will become Indian citizen. You will not go back. Then that concept that I am American is a concept subject to modification. But I am or I am not, is this option available to us? When we have no option, whether I am or I am not, how will you know? Therefore, the real problem is we are trying to discover the truth through the known means of knowledge. Therefore, the simplest spiritual practice is just anything that is perceived through sense organs, mind or intellect, don't take it seriously. Sounds are heard by the ears. How do we listen to silence? Forms are seen by the eyes. How do we see the formless space supporting the forms? See, friends, this is known by the wise man, and other wise man doesn't understand this.